Hi everybody, Chris here, and yeah, I wanted to make a quick video on my opinion on like stan culture and like fan bases and like stuff like that because I feel like it's a very important conversation to have as fans of music because I honestly, in my opinion, don't care for that type of culture. And I get it. You know, you will listen to music. Anyone who listens to music is going to have their favorites. It's going to have their favorite artists. It's going to have their artists that they, absolutely love. I personally do. I have a lot of artists that I personally love. Like, I think are like, some of the greatest artists of all time. Like, MF Doom, right? Or like, fucking Dead Kennedys, right? And like a lot more fucking Prince. Hey, we match. Um, you know, Frank Zappa, got Wire back there, you know, Spelling. Oh yeah, signed picture. I forgot about that. And then like Viagra Boys. Like I have my personal favorites. LCD Sound System also. I have my personal favorites. I have my biases. Every person who listens to music is gonna have something they're biased towards, and it's just because music is all subjective. It's all opinion. There's nobody who listens to music who's not biased to anything. So when you claim someone, like when you try to claim someone is biased towards something, like you're not saying anything at all. You're really not. You're not doing this profound thing by saying that. But I just want to talk about the people who kind of just like only listen to their favorite artists, or like that's really it. They like are just like they'll make a fan account, or they're like stuff like that. I found like no matter the quality of the artist, I find that behavior to be really weird, um, and just strange. I find it to be strange, mainly because of the fact that it's like you're centering yourself based on this one artist. When there's like multiple artists that you could be listening to and loving, but you kind of just center yourself on this one artist, and you will go too fucking bat for them if someone gives them a negative review. I rarely, if ever, look at any negative reviews of my favorite artists or albums. You will never catch me trying to see a fucking negative like mad villainy review. Why would I go out and do that? Like I wouldn't care if somebody said like, oh, I don't like the production on here, even though that is a wild take, or I don't like Doom's rapping. I mean, I think those are both wild takes that are not good takes, but like, what the fuck do you want me to say to that? But it comes to a point where it's like, it seems like these people look for people who don't like their favorite artists so they can go harass them or do all types of shit. I'm mainly saying this because I have been feuding with Taylor Swift fans all fucking week, blowing up my mentions about all types of bullshit. And it's like, okay, I get that you love her, right? And I get that you love her music and relate to it really well, but it doesn't mean everyone else is gonna do it. And it also doesn't mean you get to go around and harass people for it. The only time I'll really respond to something like this is if I feel like the criticism is either disingenuous or is just straight up wrong. Like, for example, I'm gonna have to a very recent discussion I had in like a month back about this record, Cave Roll by Viagra Boys. One of my favorite records of the decade so far. I think pretty much a perfect album, if not close. Yeah, definitely has grown on me over the years, and I love the fuck out of it. This is good. I feel like this is easily a top 10. This is gonna be a top 10 record of the decade for me. I'm like 99% sure, right? And I saw someone completely missing the point of this album and saying it was like absolute dog shit. They were trying to claim that like, okay, this album is like CIA slop because it's going at people who don't trust the government. Now that is a load of bullshit. If you actually listen to the record and listen to what it has to say, it's all talking about conspiracy theories and fascist, right? Those people, first off, that's what the government is full of that. Look at fucking we have RFK in Trump's cabinet right now. This album is literally made about people like him. So how are you gonna tell me that this album is like CIA slop? Huh? Huh? Like, you didn't listen to the lyrics, and it's okay to just say you don't like, you know, you don't like the song. It's okay to say you don't like the songs. It's okay to say you don't like the expectation or the vocals or whatever the hell about this record you don't like. But to just disingenuously say that like, oh, it's CIA slop and it's against people who don't support the government is absolute bullshit because members of the band don't even support the fucking government. Are you serious? That's such a disingenuous and just wrong take. Like, that is the only time I'll actually respond to like a criticism of my favorite album if it seems like they're completely missing the point. But also, it doesn't mean you gotta like it. If like if it sounds bad to you, sure. But if you're like, that's kind of the only way you would get me to reply to like any negative criticism of a personal favorite album of mine is just by being loud and wrong. But if you just don't like the sound, don't like the vibes, think this and that, what do you want me to say to you, honestly? And that's kind of the problem is that like a lot of these like stan culture people don't know how to just not look for negative reviews, a negative coverage of your favorite artist. Um, it's like it draws them in, and it gets a little tiring, especially because a lot of the people who do negatively review these artists aren't doing it just to fuck with you. They're just doing it because they want to share their opinion out there. And that's why I feel like music discussion gets so clogged up with these type of people to the point where it's like a toxic fuck fest of people who are just fucking all fucking gunning down for their favorite artists. And like, are you like, and the thing is too, a lot of these people will just focus on that one artist. Like, they're not even fans of music, they're fans of their favorite artist, and that's it. And I feel like that's really weird. Like, at that point, don't even be in music discussion, like, at all. There's no purpose of you being in there if you're just gonna be ride and die for your favorite artist, and that's it. Like, you're not gonna try to check out new artists, or you're not gonna do this. You're just gonna like uh, upload like crazy when your favorite post is like, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying just don't be in music discussion spaces if you're gonna be doing that, because it's just really toxic and immature behavior. Um, yeah, that's all I really gotta say. I do got a review coming soon. I've been kind of delaying it because I've been doing a lot lately, and I also do have a new series coming out. It's gonna be a worst to best, but like an actual video format. I know I did a Dead Kennedy short worst to best, but I'm gonna do like an actual in-depth worst to best because this band just released a new album. I'm not gonna spoil the band. And I thought it was good, but maybe not good enough for me to do like a full length review of it. So I'm gonna do a worst to best, and I might continue doing these for the channel till the time being. And yeah, I hope you guys can agree with my sentiment and see where I'm coming from with this, because I never cared for stan culture even when I was first getting the music discussion. Like, you'll never catch me making a fucking like MF Doom or spelling fucking uh fucking account, and you'll never catch me doing some shit like that. But yeah, have a great rest of your day and see you on the next video.